Welcome back, peeps. Thank you for tuning in the Battle Royale channel, where we're always taking a look at the newest tips and tricks in the Call of Duty universe. Today, we're going to be going over a little bit different kind of video. We're going to be going over my top 5 worst guns in Call of Duty Warzone Season 6. All right, we're going to be going from least worst to worst, and this ranking is based on obviously my opinions, what I've seen from the community, what I've seen in the game, and all that just basically combined into what I believe are the top 5 worst guns in Warzone as of right now. If you guys do have any other different opinions, please remember to like or put them down below in the comment section. But if you do enjoy this kind of content, please remember to like and subscribe and to the notification bell on. It deeply helps me out a lot, because if you guys didn't know, 91% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed yet. So if you do, I deeply appreciate it. And with that being said, let's jump right into this video. So without going anywhere else, let's jump into this puppy. Number 5, which is the least worst gun in my list, is going to be the Fennec SMG. All right, and this was kind of like a little bit harder one to choose. I know there were some guns in the assault rifle section, like the Scar and some other guns that people don't really use, but I still think they're viable. The reason I put the Fennec in here, as you guys can see, I'm still destroying with it, but I feel it's really good at close range, right? There's no doubt about that. But the Fennec just doesn't have enough ammo to play throughout Warzone. Let's say you kill an enemy and he doesn't have that light ammo, or you kill an enemy from far away and you can't pick up his ammo. That's going to put you in a huge disadvantage. And sometimes I feel that even with the 40-round mag, that is not even enough to kill 2 people. That is what I felt with the Fennec fooling around. You know, obviously it's different if you're playing in Plunder and playing against other newbies, but the thing with the Fennec again is that it doesn't have that much damage range. That was one of the issues with it. The MP5, the MP7, you can still get those people from further away. The Fennec, you gotta be, kissing the dude right in front of him to kill him. And if you're already in that position where you have to be really, really close to kill him, then why use the Fennec? Why not use the Gay R9 fire shotgun? I mean, if you're gonna use something that's gonna be club close, then might as well use a fire shotgun already, where you're gonna get that guaranteed down. So that's why I believe the Fennec, because of the low ammo, the low damage range, and just that really specific use that is really, really close range, that is what I put it at the least gun. It's still usable. That's why I didn't put it at the worst, but I believe it's probably one of the worst. Now let's jump into number 4. So for number 4, we've got the Striker 45. Now, I love this gun in multiplayer. I thought it was fairly good. And then in Warzone, I noticed that not that many people used it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to try this class out. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put the best attachments. And goddamn, it just sucked booty. One of the biggest things here is you need to have that damage range, right? You need to be able to produce significant damage at significant distances, and this submachine gun also doesn't offer it. I mean, I put the longest barrel, monolithic, everything you want for range, and I just felt I was really shooting an airsoft gun against other people. You know, from close range, it wasn't that bad, as you guys can see in the video, and it has a pretty cool skin. I think the best thing it has going for it is the bat skin, which is honestly one of the coolest skins I've seen in the game. But overall, I just really think it just feels like an airsoft gun. I mean, even when you shoot the gun, the feel, the sound, the damage, everything just feels like an airsoft gun. And again, even though it has 45 mags, I still think that because it does take a little bit of time to kill an enemy, you don't really have that much ammo in you with that 45 round mag. So again, I just think that the damage range is not that good. I mean, every gun here, if you're really close to that person and you shoot him, you're going to kill him. You know, that's obvious. But obviously, when we're talking about those longer distances, you know, I really think it's just really, really bad. And I mean really, really bad. The bullet velocity, the only thing that this gun's got going for it is that if you want a submachine gun that has no recoil control, it is definitely this one. I mean, this gun has no recoil at all. But let's jump into number 3. So now we're going to be going into the number 3, which is, this was kind of a harder choice, you know, my last 3 choices, but it is going to be the Mk2 Carbine. And god damn, this gun There's a couple times when sometimes I can make some good plays with it. You'll see in the background. And sometimes I can make some amazing plays with the Mk2 Carbine because of that reloading speed. But I just really think, I mean, if you hit your shots, it's good, right? But then I could say that about every single gun. You know, if you hit your headshots with every single gun, the gun is going to be good. But that is just a problem with the Mk2 Carbine. It is very unforgiving if you miss one of your shots. The thing with other snipers and other marksmen is if you can miss a couple of your shots, but if you hit the next one and it's a headshot, you're going to down the motherfucker, right? But with the Mk2 Carbine, you miss those shots and you miss that headshot, you're gonna be in big trouble. I mean, if you miss that, you're gonna be in goddamn big trouble. So, and then with the Mk2 Carbine, I felt it a couple times. You know, you probably have to shoot somebody like 3 to 4 shots, which they can be. I mean, it's not bad. You know, you can definitely get those shots, but it is very unforgiving if you miss those shots. Again, in multiplayer, a lot more people use it because, you know, they've got 100 HP, and if you put those max attachments for max range, you can get those one-shot, one-kills. But in Warzone, I think the biggest issue on why this is in the place it is because there is no one-shot kill to the head. I think that is just the biggest thing that it has going for it, that you cannot kill players one shot to the head, and I think that's what brings it to the worst third gun in Warzone right now. Now let's jump into number 2. Now, this is where I was a little bit conflicting, right? Number 1, number 2, which one should it be? And as a final choice for number 2, I went the Dragunov. And you'll see my number 1 choice in a little bit, but I just felt the Dragunov never really got its play in here. I believe they tried to put it in Warzone a couple times as ground loop, but man, it was just bad. I think the EBR really does a better job if you want a semi-auto sniper. It doesn't move that much. I try to use the Dragunov and man, it just moves way too much. I think that's the biggest issue with it is the follow-up shots, which you need follow-up shots because this gun is not a one-shot, one-kill. And when you're bolt action, you can hit those follow-up shots easier, but hitting your follow-up shots means that when you hit one person and you're gonna get on target to hit that next person, the follow-up shots are just really bad with this weapon. There was just way too much recoil. You don't produce those one-shot headshots either. And overall, I really think it's a worse gun than the Mk2 Carbine because I feel it's easier to hit my follow-up shots with the Mk2 Carbine because it doesn't really move at all and you can shoot those shots insanely fast. The Dragunov, I still think that to hit your enemy multiple times, it's slower with the Dragunov than it is with the Mk2 Carbine. And the Dragunov just never really got its place. I think maybe if they drop down a little bit of the recoil and maybe put something like a little bit more damage, or if you get that headshot, it's also one shot, one kill, but then it might be a little bit OP because it is a semi. I just think it's one of those plays that I don't think I've ever seen anybody use it. I mean, maybe the only way I've seen somebody use it is if they slap a red dot sight and put everything speed and then just rush in. And if you're in front of an enemy, you just spam the shooting button and hope you kill them. That's probably the only way I've seen somebody use it, but it's a sniper in the category that it is. I think it is really, really bad, and it's going for my number 2. And now let's go for the top worst weapon in Warzone. Before we jump into it, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. So pause the video and put what do I think it's going to be the worst gun. But with that being said, let's jump into the last one. Number 1. And for the number 1, this really wasn't a hard choice. I mean, I just had to go with a gun that I've never seen anybody use in Warzone. All right, there's been a couple that I have never seen anybody use in Warzone, or in videos, or in as my people talking, and it is going to be the 725. The 725 was the reason why I say it's the worst. It was, I remember it was ground loot at one point in Warzone, and people just fucking hated the gun. I mean, you picked it up and you literally throw it. The thing with the 725 is, again, obviously, if you're in front of the dude, if you grab stopping power rounds, I mean, this doesn't count, right? If you're in front of the dude, you hit him, there's 2 shots, yes, you're gonna kill him. But you're gonna see in the video, I believe I'll show it in the video, it's again very, 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 very unforgiving. You miss that one shot, and I don't mean you miss it completely. If you hit that person half of your shots, you know, with half the bullets, and then the second one full, you ain't gonna kill him. You need to shoot the person 2 full complete shots to kill him, and I was even at that house, and I shot the person pretty damn good with my 2 shots, and he didn't die. And then if you don't, everything you use in the gun is to make it longer range and to make sure you get max damage and max range, and then you're not going to have enough for sleight of hand, and sleight of hand is going to be pretty important because if you miss those 2 shots you need it. And overall I just think it's just really bad. I don't know of anybody in this game that can consistently hit 2 shots with that gun every single time on that person every single pellet. That is what you have to do to down people. And again, why would you use this when you've got the KR90? So if you're gonna run a shotgun, why would you run the shotgun? Again, I'm not talking about if it's not viable, if you can't kill with it. The reason is, why would you use this gun when there are other better shotguns? So in terms of that, I believe this is the worst gun in Warzone. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use it. Actually, the first time I saw somebody use it was when I was making this clip. Somebody actually used it and I killed him with it. I don't even know why he was using it. Maybe he was making the same videos I was, but I've never seen anybody use it. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Those are my top 5 worst guns. Again, this is my personal opinion. If you guys want to put down below in the comments, you fucking wrong. You know, you don't know shit. This is the right one. Go ahead and put that. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think the top 5 worst guns for Warzone in Season 6 are. So as of right now, let me know down below in the comments what your list is. I'll pin the best one in my opinion. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace out, everybody. And I'll see you all in the next one.